Yo natotela umfwe nomba program nomba lekeni sawa ileko pano lekeni ndandeko fwe ba political engineer emkwai chisuma this song could create problems for me. And that song sounds like it's not I think Munumendo Akopero. Hello? Hello?
Hey, who is this?
Yes.
Is it Tad? Yes, because I'm happy that you're coming to Zambia. I can't wait, Mr. Tad.
Oh.
I can't wait, bro. Yes.
Ukese ku airport. Ero ukewa madam wowe bakanjipikireko na nkani kapenta na ntwa nkani. Kapenta ili ya kusalula fijaso. Ya kusalula kapenta na Chinese cabbage. Kale na lilepo Chinese cabbage. Ndefo kusali yako Chinese cabbage.
What is understand? I can't wait. We'll be waiting for you. Thanks. Let me watch your program.
Okay, exactly. Again to run the number. Again to run the call. Yeah. So first of all, I want just to make my usual announcements. Please don't call me unnecessarily. During the day, mule tumama phone unnecessary. Tapane for mule for kulandi. Ine nshasuka phone. Ine phone nshasuka phone. The best thing that you do is to send me text message. Send me text messages. Nshasuka phone. Why I don't pick the phone kunonawa? It is because I don't want people ukumbika mtumali ashitwa kulondoloka. Mairo muka nchitere kode tayari alandile so nshasuka phone abantu bo nshishive nshasuka. So don't bother to call me. Makamaka mweba mufialo katwishi. You know aba mufialo. Vamo, no, I'm not everybody, but there are some people who are in the diaspora or who are abroad outside Zambia who think mwamona nombe findela ndapwifi wale tumafuti. Who think that having a number from Europe or America, it is a big thing. Nakana. If you want to contact me, send me a text message. And don't send me if my voice notes. If my voice notes, what to do? A lot of you are utilizing voice notes. Why are you being lazy to type? Voice notes are very casual. Send voice notes to your girlfriends. Ulemuvepa, and then you send the voice note. When you are in a serious conversation with people, don't send voice notes. Not just with me, but to whatever. Don't send voice notes. Voice notes are not a formal way of communicating. Send voice notes to your boyfriend, to your girlfriends, to people, to other people. Type. I'm a voice notes because, for example, if you just send it from a voice notes, if I want to go back to one of your messages, how am I going to know which voice note it is? You know, when you are receiving from a voice note, then after some time, I want to go back to something that you said. It is difficult for me to start going through with my voice notes. Na yumfwe, and some of you, if my voice if my voice if kwa tiningwena nangu chinan kanechilia atishani file fi chimbui if my voice kwa tini chimbui let me my voice note so it's difficult to go back to your voice note, to the voice note. it's difficult to go back to the voice notes if you want to refer to anything that you could have sent. Another thing is that voice note, you cannot open a voice note apa liponse. You can't. Ngoli muchechi. You cannot open a voice note. Of course, phone, but just in case it is something emergency, you send a voice note. How am I going to hear it? Or if I'm with other people, how am I going to open a voice note? Vala mbona shani ndi mu restaurant ndina abantu ero na isula chi voice note cho ende umfo chi voice cho. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? Voice note, you cannot open it anywhere anyhow. You can't, especially if you are with other people. You can't open a voice note. Vala kumona shani wambo kuishura voice note. Ero na cho chi voice chile umfika kwati ni nsamba. You cannot. So, but if you send a message quietly, I'll read it. If I want to refer to it, I'll go back to it. Not just a voice note. Why are you being so lazy? These days, nanguma spellings, you cannot go wrong. Kwaliwama autocorrect. So, stop sending me useless messages. Stop calling me unnecessarily. I only receive phone calls and voice notes from my mother. Voice notes are for those people like my mother who cannot write. Oh, my other mother in UK, my something. That one, because her eyes, she cannot see because, of her condition. She's struggling to see. So she's using voice notes. For those who cannot, see, it's understandable. Not mweba tunturufia wino. If my voice note, that's it. She feels if my voice notes, I don't open. Anyway, I started on a fire, whatever for chawa wunkungurume. Wadi shupa, I'm telling you. Wadi shupa wunkungurume. Wadi shupa wunkungurume. Yari kawa. Muntu wandi nde pitamo. Muntu wandi. I'm going through things, but kukosa fe, kukosa fe. In a time zone, sometimes I must even apologize that, I'm not consistent. It's not my nature not to be consistent. My nature is to be consistent. If I say 10 hours, it has to be 10 hours. But unfortunately, I'm failing to be very consistent due to, the time differences. I'm working with two time zones. Like a paso apanachila for 2 hours because so ile ya kuli 03. By the time I'm finishing this program, ni 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, nchiteko fimbi, sometimes no lala. So then it's just difficult. It's just difficult. That's why I want to come back home. I want to come back home so that I can be consistent. I want to come back home so that background. I'm telling you, I will go around the country. I will go around in case Africa kumienu, in case Africa na kumananikane, kuma rural areas. In case ingira mudiole, ndeisa. Ndefo afe, nchiteko tuma logistics, nshakwa tapa kulala ne muntu, ndefo nchite bed first. Ndefo nchite bed, munja fwe kukushita bed na mattress. Ngana nchita bed na mattress, okufimbana nshakwa ta problem. Kutimu ampera kofi na nikane chiduve. But what I want is a bed na mattress. Nakanda kakusonkera one room. That's all I want. Kairi shikwete wa madam, pochi wa mina na penanga takwete wa madam. Life ila wako cheaper. Life ila wako cheaper. So nika one room vye mattress na bed ni shwa sova. Mattress na bed ni shwa sova. Mumfa ireko no mwana kashi. I think number nalafu afuwa kufuwa. Nalafu afuwa abakaramba bamfuwa because abakuisalira. I don't think in deko anisha. Nchile chita wino. Abakuisalira. Abakuisalira bareisha. So I think this time around abakaramba bansalireko akantutu nshiri mukote nshiri mwaiche There is, sir. I'm coming back. But, you know, in spite of all the challenges that I'm going through, in spite of all the challenges, there is something that makes me happy. There is something that keeps me going. You know, the politics in Zambia, they are going on very well. Very well. And you can say whatever you want, but I'm a political engineer in Zambia. You can say whatever you want. I'm a political engineer in Zambia. Some of these things that happen, I engineer them, I cook them and I bring them up. And you don't realize, you know. You see, for example, one good example, I fought vehemently, I fought very hard, you know, to say Mundubile should be on the ballot. There were people that wanted to eliminate Mundubile from the ballot. They wanted to remove Mundubile. And I insisted that Mundubile should be on the ballot. Why? Because I wanted the election to feel the way it is going right now. The way it is now. We're excited. Now for we know. At least now for Parako. Imagine if Mundubile was not on the ballot. Imagine if Mundubile was not on the ballot. What would have happened? Eh? We wouldn't be having those Utuma family meetings. Mulewa excited. Eh? Mulewa excited. You are so excited. You were excited with a family meeting. Kukitwe. You were excited with a family meeting. You were excited with today's family meeting here ku Eastern Province. Those are just family meetings. Those crowds you are seeing, those are not crowds that can make a person win an election. What is happening? It is just what some of us political engineers wanted. We wanted at least kukamoneko muntu ama elections yakapalekwa tawe kuli ama elections. Kuli ama elections. Kuli ama elections. And that is why I fought. But I can tell you, Mundubile cannot win. He cannot, and he will not win this election. Mark my words. Stand record this. If you are challenging me, ngaulen challenger. Me, Chirufatayari, political engineer. Actually, Nariara Chinjanomba. If you are married man, Narakula Vikaponomba, Tayari, political engineer. Yeah, Chinja. From today going forward, no mbayala ba tayari political engineer. Efo na akula vika nomba. So iwe ngole ntalika. Me as a political engineer, ngole ntalika. Record this. I'm telling you. Mundubile will not win an election. He will not. We just pushed this for Mundubile. We just pushed this so that my elections yako akainde, because akainde ichilema was as good as an opposed. Hakainde Chema was as good as an opposed. But in a democracy, it doesn't look good when, you know, a president, an incumbent, does not have at least a little bit of kamonika kofiati aba politician. Pafule pabako bamo. Eno fimone kati yo kwa diama elections. If Mundubile had not stood, ngayari shupanga takuri abutuma na nikano tuma radio. So if on always wishishe kwa Mundubile. And Mundubile is on the ballot. Mundubile can say whatever you want na imowa kintuan kane you can say. Baran kane manukula ati wewaleti Mundubile takawepa take minine chikunyonge. Malukula is nothing. Malukula is riding on our strategies. And we have placed him, even Malukula have placed him where I wanted him to be. Malukula is where he is because I wanted him to be there. Mundubile is there, and at least now palako fie. The intention was to make Mundubile at least a monekeko. Ukweba yo kuliko awe minine. but ukuina techa wine. Another issue ngana, because chimochiretari hey, you overrate yourself. Look, I have managed to put Munduvire pa number 2. Vakalava, because frankly speaking, Kalava would have been ticking in this election, but I've managed to put him out. Na alibuchita elbo Kalava. Ninena mufumia po Kalava kumusunka na musunkiroko such that Vamdala Vakambwiri na vena vatampo kupiribuka. I was laughing because even Vamdala Vakambwiri na vapiribuka Vamdala Vakambwiri I've managed to also pull him this way. I don't mind Vakambwiri going with him, with Brand, but Vantwani kane naveshiwa Vakambwiri naveshiwa kwati Brand ketia win naveshiwa. He knows that Brand cannot win, but the point is that Vakambwiri thought that Kalava, having had participated in the elections before, Bafumana number 3, notuma votes 20,000, bali ni number 3, bakwetama votes 20,000 Vakalawa. Vakweta tuma votes 20,000, 24,000, anyway, let's just be fair. Vakweta tuma votes 25. Eto vakwete. And yet he was number 3. Number 1 was Hakainde Hichilema. Number 2, Edgar Lungu. Number 3, bali ni Vakalawa with 20,000. But former political engineers, we have pushed to put Munduvire number 2. I'm telling you, I'm giving you a little bit of an insight. After my elections in Gayapita, I'll tell you some of these things that have been engineering in the background. Engineer, political engineer. Narika mona Kakalawa is too pompous. Si shan nataka kachikamba, get out. Uku. Na kasunka, ni kasunka takale umfika na kumfuika. Na big heavyweight political giant wakwe Vantwani kane Vakambwiri, who was supposed to bring numbers to him, he has been defeated. Vakambwiri has been defeated. But I wish Vakambwiri all the best in Luanshya, because trust me, Vakambwiri nadiwa chindika ile Vamdala wandi. One thing with me is that I'm not a turncoat and I'm not a two-faced person. No. If I respect you, if I agree with you and whatever, it is just that. Vakambwiri, to be honest with you, I have respect for Vamdala. We had our differences and whatever na liwoma motuma nako pa na bafentesha, but fiali pita now we are brothers na Vakambwiri. So Vakambwiri, I wish him all the best in Luanshya, but Vakambwiri knows that uyubale chita endorse Vakambwiri has endorsed in Ntwani Kane Brand Munduvire. He has endorsed Brand Munduvire. But Brand Munduvire will not win. Na Vakambwiri na Shokwati, he will not win. Then there are people who are thinking that no, let's see, because I've been told that, people have been talking to Kalava. So that they can put forces together and force at least a rerun. Okay? People have been talking to Kalava. They have been coming to me. They have been talking to Kalava to say, let's unite forces. Once we unite forces, then we can have a rerun. I can tell you, under no circumstance are we going to have a rerun. It is not possible. It is not possible for us to have a rerun. It is not possible. Hakainde Hichilema is winning with a landslide. Now, Panachila Mieva, I was telling you that number 1, Adini Hakainde Hichilema with 2.8. Number 2, Adini Edgar Lungu with 1.8. Number 3, Badini Vakalava with 24 pin. 24 pin. 24 pin. What is the percentage of 24 pin to 2.8? What is the percentage? And some of you have been making some wild mathematics to say, no, like one political scientist. One political scientist took my time talking to me over an hour, calculating if ya mumuto mumwakwe. Ukwebati, Edgar Lungu halikwete 1.7. Hii 1.7 na iya kuli brand munduwile. You are a joker. And I didn't tell you when we were talking on the phone, but let me tell you on this platform, you were political scientist. There was a political scientist who called me and he was doing mathematics yakwe. Yo, Shani, so, have you seen, this week, let me tell you, il 1.7, il 1.7, ya wana Edgar Lungu mumochari, ya wana Edgar Lungu mumochari. No one, if Edgar Lungu had endorsed somebody, at least it would have helped. By the very fact that Edgar Lungu did not endorse anyone, that's it. That is why when Edgar Lungu was alive, I used to tell about Edgar Lungu, but Edgar Lungu endorse somebody. Fiawa kola epa na ile bula mundubile. If Munduvile was endorsed by Edgar Lungu, awangana lunya. Alangana lunya, ngana chibipa. If Munduvile was endorsed by Edgar Lungu, ngana ibipa. Ngana ibindasa ndiye ngana ibindasa. No, Baba Lungu. He was selfish. Unfortunately, we are talking about a man who is gone. It is not good, but Balungu was selfish. That's a fact. He was selfish. Instead, he wanted it for himself. And Awena Malukula pushed him. Even when Balungu was sick, Ina was telling Balungu, Amdara, I think ile kenife awe bale musunka Awena Malukula. No yu nanika no yu nakachinda nanika ne musukwa na limuchindika anyway musukwa ifo kumlanda pona yene musukwa ulishani boy uli munandi wisakamana nangu konka nanika ne konka malukula, but you are still a friend. Yeah, me, I'm loyal. These people, they just don't know me. I'm loyal to my friends, I'm telling you. Isichinja pirugabe pantuma politics ngana kuchindika na ngube the other side nothing pirugabe therefore bomba. People that I respect, people who have called friends, people who have called brothers, I hold them as such. So musukwa awe boy lesale kupala nanguenda na malukula, it's okay, it's one of those things. But anyway, they were pushing Edgar Lungu. I said, I even came here on the platform. I told you, imamwe balero balungu ko atwaka michite indos, balungu tabaka michite indos. Na bamundu bile bonse na libebele, balungu tabaka michite indos. Start the movement, start moving. Then balungu will be forced to endorse you. But once bali bakuwe, they couldn't do it, including mundu bile number 1. Bali bakuwe. So now they want to tap into the 1.7 when Edgar Lungu is long gone. Edgar Lungu is in the mortuary and they want to, retrieve the 1.7. You cannot. That 1.7 is dead with Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu went with 1.7. You can never get it. No one has that 1.7. Ya bafena Lungu. I know, I saw bamundubile futi ekantwa nikane bale vika face yako Lungu apa elo na bena baivika. Forget it. Trying to retrieve that 1.7 from Edgar Lungu, you are wasting your time. You are better off rebranding yourself. Just brand yourself and bring in new guys. And this is where Mundubile is failing. This is where Mundubile has failed. Mundubile has failed to really just stand up as a new guy on the block. Mundubile has failed to stand up as a new guy on the block. a new guy with different outfit. You cannot say, you cannot keep on unaikatira kuchitumbi, unaikatira kuli PF, and you go and bring the cronies of Edgar Lungu and you think you are a different person. No. Munduvile has failed to rebrand himself. PF lost power to Hakainde Hichilema. PF lost power. And some of you who think that, no, PF lost power. They were in power and they lost power. How do you think that by PF they can make you win? How do you think that by PF can make you win? They can never make you win. PF can never make you win. If a good political strategy was for somebody to rebrand himself, put new guys. Running mate should have been a new person like Bachifu Mubanda, would have been the best for Munduvile. Bachifu Mubanda, Sakuiwa Skota, not you go and bring Malukula. What do you go and bring Malukula? They don't have it. That is a big mistake. Number two, these two, as much as you are trying to see them at Badipamo, Brani Munduvile na Makebi, they are not together. They are not together. These two are not together. Look, in some constituencies, they have featured ama MPs. Makebi na imiliko muntu wakwe. Munduvile na imiliko muntu wakwe. How can they say that they are together? How can they say that they are together? No matter how much they can hold together, if they want, they can even kiss each other on the stage. Yeah? If they want, they can even go to show that they are together. They are not together. They are not together. Even just their body language, their dressing, their deliveries when they are talking. They are not speaking the same language. They are not. And for that matter, by the very fact that they are fighting, Muma constituencies, first of all, remember, in some constituencies, they have not featured, they have not managed to field in candidates. When you are talking about 70 Chakuti MPs, whom you are out of two something, that is almost 40%. These guys, almost 40%, they have not put in AMA MPs. Almost 40%, they have not put in AMA MPs. If you are talking almost 40%, Tamufchistre feature AMA MPs, how do you expect to win? Imwe 40% tamkwetama MPs win. 400 and Chakuti tamkwetama councillors. What nonsense is that? How do you expect to win? You can't win ama elections. Ama elections te wanga uliobulanda pontwan kane irishiru jeje. Te wanga. Te wanga. It's real. Awa mulifat half kidney. Muntwandi have never sold it. And some foolish people are still asking me, hey, can you find me a market for kidney? There is nowhere in the world where you can sell body parts. Because if they are going to be selling body parts, some of you who are useless, you would be sold to be opened ama body parts. So there is nowhere in the world where you can sell body parts. There is nowhere. People are still sending me messages. Because of the foolishness of some of you people. That is what the kidney. And you are making other foolish people believe. And they are busy asking, hey, can you find a market? It is not possible. But anyway, that's why it is not possible that a party that has not fielded candidates in almost 40% of the country can win an election. 30, it is not possible. It is not possible. 400 Chakuti, 30, it's not possible. It is not possible. And then ukukumbita beminike abantu. Then oko beminike futhi, they are fighting. In a good example is in Ndola Central. Ndola Central, they are fighting. Kuli ukudwa. Abantu bakwa Mundubire, na abantu bakwa Ntwanikane. Bakwa Makebi. Balelwa. They have even been summoned. QCZ Ntwanikane Conflict Management Committee. They have been summoned. Kukopa belt mundola balelwa. Na kuisa kuja kumbine kubona mkubwa. A number of areas. Nawe minika abantu. Makebi na minika abantu. Na Ntwanikane Mundubire na minika abantu. Mundubire is a reasonable guy. And he knows. Mundubire knows that they can't win. And Mundubire knows that if at all they were to win, if by a miracle happens, let's just imagine, I don't know, by a miracle, a miracle, katishio miracle nga yafuma kuisa, Mundubire awina ma elections. Ndiye mewa Muzambia kutimu wa chaos. Kutimu wa chaos, Muzambia kutimu wa chaos. Elo ba Mundubire kutimu wa... Hey. He would be in danger. He would be in danger. He would be in danger if Mundubire would win. Mundubire should be praying that at no instance should he win an election. Because Mundubire, ukuwina my elections, kutaba mu danger. Kutaba mu danger. Mundubire is a good guy. He's not a guy that can plan against another person. But Malukula, we have seen it. Malukula, we have seen it. Malukula, it is part of their DNA to do some of these things. It is part of their DNA. Look at his brother. Even Malukula wine. Malukula, given a chance, would not hesitate to clear you. He wouldn't. Given a chance, Malukula would not hesitate to do what his brother did. Malukula, given a chance, he would not hesitate to do what his brother did. I have seen that Malukula in action. I've seen that Malukula in action. So determined to almost unalive a person. I saw it. I don't like to mention, I always feel bad to mention Mutembonchita. I feel bad because, he's a man that has stayed away from all these things. But unfortunately, that example, that was so vivid. It is so vivid in my mind because I was woken up at one time. Uno chelo kumashani. Uno chelo kuma 04. At yo usaine nkarata kuli baedi galungu so that Ntwanikane whatever bamufumiepo. I said, how am I shiva? Finisha achitire. Because justice moves with me. Justice moves with me. Regardless of what you think, I will not go against you if it is not just. I said, no, I need to understand this. They went to kuli balaba mdala wadia. Balaba mdala wadia tiba brebune changara. Atiba sivo active. Eva saine nkarata. Basaine fiabu fiba brebuna. Basaina. Batwala na kuli lungu. Ilo batwele kuli lungu. After batwala kuli lungu uko. Kaliwowa. Uyo mtembo wale mpepeka kwa chinika bwalala. Umuntu ni GPP. Umuntu wakaele. Ukula mpepeka kwa chinika bwalala. So determined. They had a venom that I was like, I couldn't just believe it. I couldn't just believe it. What has this man done? And yet at the end of the day, there was nothing. So uyu muntu nangu mulendati, uyu Malukula, I know him. Hey, no, tayari, this man came and helped you. I know the guy. Hey, tayari, hey, you should stop talking because if Hakainde Hichilema wins again, he will never come back. I'm telling you, if Brian would win, I would not even want to come back home. Brian ya wina na Malukula. I would not. I would run for my life. The day Mundubire would win an election, I would run for my life. I would go and hide. Because kalaka muntu kalaka Ntwanikane Malukula kala mwilaka mona filia. Filafine inkanda ya fita. No mutimofo wa fita. Filafine ka fita ngo munangu. No mutima fo wa fita. Kalaka muntu kavi. Inena alikamuna in action. Na alikamuna in action. And another thing, Tufumapo, we have seen what has been happening with the brothers. You have been following what is happening, what is going on in High Court. How does that? Mwakoma muntu inshimbi. Imagine you handcuff a person. And on top of that, you go and pump bullets in him. Several bullets, not one. Uyo muntu uyo ni brother wakwa malukula. Pakanda na mafyaka nono bapokere. Bayaka ko muntu inshimbi. Elo bampompa mwa bullet pu. And in my mind I've been thinking to say, if Malukula had a chance to put that Mutembo aside, they would have done what they did to that guy. I'm telling you, they would have done. So Malukula winning, na kwatana power number, na kwata power. Can't. And then the other thing is also, Ichitumbi Chabalungu. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever, hey, family. It is all manipulation. Umuntu kumusunga 1 year. 1 year na ipwa. We are still counting. 1 year is gone. We are still counting. And umuntu wasunga balungu Malukula mwine. Wabika balungu. Muntu anikane. Mumochari. Wabika balungu mumochari. Adi babika balungu mumochari. Uyole pitana shana regele fitumbua. Busy campaigning. Balungu balebola mutanikane mumochari. Because nangumwinge bati yo, you know, the body has been preserved. I mean, you can only preserve so long. At the end of the day, the body starts decaying. The body starts rotting. Balungu lelo, you can imagine, ushechitumbi cha balungu cha bashani, lelo, ngamwati mupendo po balungu bafuila. Epo balungu bafuilo, ukisafika mubushiku bwa lelo, usho mubiri wa balungu wa bashani. How is the body of Edgar Lungu? Would any of you want to be put in a mortuary for this long? Would anyone want that? No matter what excuse you are putting up. Surely, is that right? Nangu kukoso mutima. But kukoso mutima kwa makebizulu. Alikoso mutima. Umwaiche uli alikoso mutima ndemieva. Teti mupusuke. Mundu vile kutiafwa nga bali win never my elections. Mundu vile teti apusuke because mundu vile wakaele. Mundu vile mutu ntulu. Nomba ukuwamba na bankalwe. Ukuwamba na bashetani. Teti apusuke. Alandeko eba muntu wandi mundu vile. Lesale kusungira omwewo ndekweva. Echo no kuwina techuwini ne muntu wandi techuwine. Pantu na wampana na bashetani. Imwe you are feasting pachitumbi cha muntu. You are preserving ichitumbi cha muntu to get political mileage. Evunkalwe uwo evulo shibwine mwaikadiro kusabaira ti yo akainde ichirema chabana ubuloshi ni ubumuchita mwasunge chitumbi chakwa lungu pako bati muwina my elections pako bati mukwata ama votes evuloshi mwaliko semiti mamulinkalwe muli bashetani bashinkama nyela imwe mwabula ne chakumilia imwe mwebantu mwabula ne chakumilia mwapitana muliana mkwimina machechi mwambo kulashana muleshana eti Kalungu alebola mu mochari mwebati bantu. Are these the kind of people that would lead a country? Are these the kind of people that you would trust, that they will look after your welfare? I don't understand. Even whoever supporter, you are just abetting the worst evil that one can do, because that is the worst evil. That is the worst evil. Umuntu wali fomu asunge chitumbi. Namulabako nokulabako. Namulabako mulepitana nokupitana. Hey, three winner. Tete mwine. You are wasting your time. Tete. Mundu bila waka ele. But eminine na shimwe. Eminine nave. The embodiment of evil. Those are the embodiments of evil. At yo, efwala ndile kwise efwala ndile lemu wepeshafi. Lungu wamu wepeshafi. Ala ndile balemu wepeshafi, wamu wepeshafi wa mambala. It is their interest. It has got nothing to do with Edgar Lungu. And let's just imagine to say, suppose Lungu had objections. Imagine if Lungu was alive himself. Do you think Lungu would have insisted on this nonsense? Do you think Lungu would have insisted? Lungu, yes, he had his own issues, but do you think Lungu would have taken this posture? Lungu would have not taken this posture. And I've given you examples where Lungu acted in a manner that, contrary to what is happening now. When Basata left him in 2006, Basata left Edgar Lungu to contest in Chawama. You didn't see Lungu fighting. He didn't fight. When Basata left him president, and in Twanikane, Guy Scott, together with Musa Mwenya, went to him and said, you are not the one who is supposed to be. Balungu left if man Twanikane, if my instrument of power, bana ku blue now mukunwa. He went to blue now. Bamba no kukawa bamdala. Bala bako. Vena mwambana banani na banani uko baba konkere balungu. Bosi tien touch step. Na chiwili nsanda. Kirikiti nakakene kandwani kana katikana nyaka kamukuita. They are the ones that brought him back. Now ulantu kanisa ingira po abena America ba ingira po kirikiti ba chef Tyler. That is how Lungu came back. But himself, no. He was president. You never saw Lungu fighting with anyone. No. So how come in his death, when Lungu is gone, do you think Lungu would be fighting? No. He's being used the same way he was used when he was alive. Lungu is being used Namuchitumbi. And that's what I've been saying. Lungu is being used. When he was alive, they were using him. Now he's dead, they are still using him. They are trying to get whatever they can get out of it. But these people, these are not people that you can trust. These are not people that you can say they can come and change your lives. Muleive Pafie. Hakainde Hichilema, on the other hand, Hakainde Hichilema is putting the country on the right track. But we'll talk about that another day. For tonight, I'm just telling you, I just want to walk you through some of the challenges. Ubunkalwe, satanism. Bulaje aranda pati satanism. Satanism ni munyina. Malukula satanism ilia. Ukusunge chitumbi, that is satanism. That is the real satanism. Don't talk about satanism. Mlewa umuntu lefo kwa tushike. Hakainde Hichilema has only said that man was a former president. Let him be buried in Zambia. That's all. That's all he wants. He's not interested to look at a body here around Twanikane. He's not interested. Not if Bami Bepa. No. Hakainde Hichilema. No. Bami Bepa. Hakainde Hichilema doesn't need the body of Edgar Lungu. He's already president. and he's winning. He doesn't need the body of Edgar Lungu. Abalefwa body yakwa Edgar Lungu ni malukula. Ni malukula abalefwa body yakwa Edgar Lungu. Wabumfye nombana wamundu bile ukupwalala because you know balatina Edgar Lungu mundu bile tina Edgar Lungu neli afwa uko tina Edgar Lungu basumina na malukula to be a running mate. And that is where they are losing. That's why he has lost it. That man has lost it. But nonetheless, as a political engineer, because Mundubile, this is for you. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm the one that has pushed Mundubile to be there so that he can contest. I'm the one who has pushed Mundubile so that he can be number 2. You can say whatever you want. Why is Kalaba not there? Who is talking? Who talks for Mundubile? It's me. Apanga ndemlumbila Mundubile. That's how you have come to know him. That's how I've placed him number 2. But Mundubile is not ready. I mention him so that he can just be number 2, not Kakalaba. Because Kakalaba is too proud. Those are not leaders. He's too proud, Kalakamuntu. He's too full of himself and whatever. That's why Kakalaba, Ishikalumbula no kalumbula because Banderona kalumbula because I know he cannot pick up. Nakashala. So today I can mention it. But Fred Membe is a good man. I can tell you this. But Fred Membe, I'm the most educated man. It's true. But Fred Membe is a very intelligent man. Trust me, he's a very intelligent man. He's one of our reservoirs of knowledge and the history of our country, but Fred Membe. I've interacted with that man, and me, I like to be honest about people. Inshallah, malicious. But Fred Membe is a great guy, very intelligent, very intelligent, and he holds a lot of whatever. But Fred Membe, but Fred Membe, I'm a politics, I'm a politics, it's not for him. You see, you can be good at whatever, but I'm a politics. Politics has got its own spirit, and that spirit is not in Wafred. And the worst thing is that Wafred doesn't have the ability to see who can be a good politician to prop up his political whatever, because even Mundubile is not a good politician. He's not. Mundubile is not a good politician. Mundubile has not made a name out of himself. No. Napanondelanda. I can ask, if you sit where you are sitting, tell me, do you remember anything that Mundubile said? No, there is nothing. There is nothing that you can remember to say, if you're when Basata, you know, he used to say things that will remain in your mind, and eventually you become convinced and you like him. Mundubile nothing. He's just an innocent guy, a good guy. And for me, I said, this guy can be promoted. And that's how. Fueva Vama politics, politics. We pushed Mundubile to you, and now you like him. And here I've been talking about Mundubile, and I've infused Mundubile in your brains, and you are seeing it possible. Not because of Mundubile, what he said, no, but because of the way I've been talking about him. I calculated Mundubile must be on the ballot. Not that he can win, but I wanted to validate the elections of Hakainde Hichilema. I said, if Hakainde Hichilema wins an election without somebody looking at Monekako, it will not look good. Hakainde Hichilema will look like a dictator. Let there be somebody. Ekupanga Mundubile namupanga. Not before but now during the elections. Even now when I've been talking, I've been campaigning for Mundubile, and I've put Mundubile there to be number 2. I didn't want Kakalawa, because Kakalawa Nako is another big problem. You know, utubantu tu yumfwa tatufuaika. Utubantu tu yumfwa, utubantu tu tuntumba. kaisa bika nefya kwa mupashi ifya kwa at bushiri yapena no kupena game akamuntu akakwati iyo inele isali insala walipena iwe ngaine ile nshiri mwana wako alesa iwe ni welesa sarafi inele isali insala ngaine nga umbi na nga kainde chema lesa tamusala so this to my kind of people who catch the elbow but Fred Membe I've come to push him aside because my friend Membe but my friend Membe, I had so much trust in him and everything but since I went out my friend Membe and you are the kind of people that would have come to my aid but you didn't ela uchise tumike po mwansana block na choke akaka mdaraka kwalu nomba political party yenu na yalu nomba yabani public toilet na palamu alipanya nomba na alimibwesha political engineer because if I were just at behind you vamdara imo kutinami panga imo vamdara imo afraid member tinami panga lo kaidi mwali kwa tana maafu amafu poya imo chan but you miscalculated vamdara you miscalculated mwaisa mbloka na pali kapeti njiverata sofia upuwefu anyway, you have unblocked me, so now we are friends. I won't be attacking you, but Uko, politics, so anyway, now agenda iliponomba hapa, agenda ilipo ndemi pambuswila political engineering, agenda ilipo Hakainde Hichilema must continue. Hakainde Hichilema must continue. He must continue and he must continue. And there are some of you traitors. There are some of you traitors who are coming to me. Muli kuyu PND. Mwambo kulan that no, you are talking about 2031. Who Vice President Wali Mpita. I'm not mentioning names, but let me tell you, this is a fact. There were people that wanted vice president. They wanted vice president. They were talking to me so that I can position them, I can push them party vice president. In my view, I felt Bwana Lumango should continue. But then, vice presidency is a preserve of the incumbent. A vice president should not be imposed on the president. It should not be imposed. A person should choose a vice president who he or she thinks is comfortable with. And so I never wanted to put myself here and start talking about who should be the vice president, because I wanted President Hakainde Hichilema to choose somebody that he himself, within himself, feels that, okay, this is the person that I want. But certainly I wanted Wamutale Nalumango. But I really didn't come out here to campaign for Wamutale Nalumango. The only campaign I did for her is for her to be part of the management committee. But there were people that were talking Paliwu vice president. And it is a preserve of the one who is standing. Because that position is very delicate. That's why I'm sympathizing with Brian Mundubile, because Brian Mundubile did not choose Malukula. Malukula was imposed on Brian Mundubile. Brian Mundubile, I can tell you from the North Pole to South Pole, there is no way Brian Mundubile would choose Malukula to be his running mate. He was imposed on him, and I sympathize with him. But luckily, he's not going to win. Because if he were to win, he would be in danger. Anyway, they are not going to win. Now, these guys, our vice president, Hakainde Hichilema, na vesa, balela in the party 2031. Now, me, I am totally against this discussion of 2031. I am totally against. Why I'm against? It's not because I've got presidential ambitions. Yes, I have presidential ambitions. But I want to tell you that I don't think I see myself contesting even in 2031, unless otherwise. I don't see myself contesting in 2031. So it is not the reason why I discourage people from talking about 2031. I discourage people from talking about 2031 because it will hinder our progress. It will shroud, our progress that we are on right now. All of us, we should just be supporting President Hakainde Hichilema, because President Hakainde Hichilema is our ambassador of development. He's our ambassador of development. Like him or not, the progress that we are making in the country, we need Hakainde Hichilema. It is because of Hakainde Hichilema. Is the image that is selling to the world. Zambia cannot develop alone, isolated. It cannot. It can only develop if it is among the global players. And that ambassador, the ambassador we have, is Hakainde Hichilema. We need Hakainde Hichilema. Like him or not, we need Hakainde Hichilema for the country to move forward. All these guys that are talking, they can never develop a country. Even Brian cannot develop a country. Brian is not known. He is not known. If Brian steps up as president, he would have to introduce himself to the global powers. He would have to introduce himself to the global powers. And they would look at him like, hey, who is this guy now? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? So a number of things that we have embarked on, which are working so well, you might find that people start putting question mark. Some of them will actually hurt. So we need Hakainde Hichilema for the country to go forward. We need Hakainde Hichilema for the country to go forward. This I tell you not because of anything. I tell you for the love of my country, for the patriot that I am. I tell you, we need Hakainde Hichilema. Believe me, you don't have to like him. Trust me, you don't have to like him. As long as you are a patriot, as long as you are a Zambian who want to see Zambia moving forward, trust me, even if you don't like Hakainde Hichilema, just say, let him go on. Whatever, you can say whatever you want about Hakainde Hichilema. You can think of him anything, any negative. I don't care. I don't care. But if you love our country, you need Hakainde Hichilema. We need Hakainde Hichilema. Mundubile doesn't know even where to, he wouldn't even know where to start from. To start with, Mundubile doesn't have a manifesto. He doesn't have. Mundubile doesn't have a plan. Mundubile doesn't have a plan. Mundubile was not one of those people who was determined to say, I want to be president, I want to be president. I can tell you that. I can tell you that I can lift my hand before my God and tell you, Mundubile was not an ambitious man. Mundubile is more of a businessman. He's more of a businessman than a politician. My first discussion with Mundubile about him running, trust me, it was not like Avena Kalava. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. The guy was reluctant. The guy was reluctant. It is not that he's not brilliant to come up with a manifesto. He can come up with a manifesto. But you know, it takes time. You need to be ready for it. This thing started just in 2022. 2022. I have the pictures. The first time that I spoke to Mundubile, 2022. And Mundubile was like, me, I don't want to fight for this, whatever. What about Balungu? I told him, Balungu now and Jevat, no, go for it. Go for it. Go and bring Mundubile. Balungu futbene na wene vai somewhere upon and that is how Mundubile came into to say, oh, okay, so I can do this. But still, ale shima until Balungu bafwa. Even Balungu bafwa, Mundubile has been dragging his feet. Tebu findemi bepa. Balungu bafwa, and the time that Mundubile came and decided to say, okay, I'm gonna do this. Yes, he was part of the Remember, bali pile bantu ankane ama nomination. But it's not that Mundubile. I tam pile bati na ndipile inka People spoke to him here and there. We spoke to him. We convinced Mundubile. But anyway, fast forward where we are. Mundubile doesn't have a manifesto. He doesn't. He's simply not ready. He's a good guy, but he's not ready. And putting him there now, he will be lost. And worst of this time around, he is even together now as Shetani. It makes things worse. Chance of Zambia surviving is 0. Chances of Zambia moving forward is 0. It will just be confusion. It will just be confusion. So the guy is not ready. He is not ready. Ethical Hakainde Hichilema is in situ. Hakainde Hichilema over time now in Hakainde Hichilema was not ready. Immediately he came in. When he came in now he needed time. Lesa had to take him, through all those years, 17 years Hakainde Hichilema. The Hakainde Hichilema that you saw soon after Mazoka died is a different Hakainde Hichilema who you saw in 2015, 2016. I mean, you can all agree he is a different guy. The Hakainde Hichilema that you saw soon after he took over is different from the Hakainde Hichilema of 2014, 2015, 2016 until he won power in 2021. You need time. You need time. You need preparation. That's why some of us political engineers, we are not rushing to be presidents. That's why I am playing my cards to be part of government. All I want is to be part of government. And why do I want to be part of government? I want to learn the ropes of governance. I want to learn the ropes of governance. I want to know how government operates. I want to get the connection. Without that, you cannot succeed as a president. You can't. You can't. So, in my political journey and my political engineering, so far I'm doing very good. I'm doing very good. Yes, my marriage is a mess. My family, whatever is a mess. But my political life is looking good. It's looking good. But what I want is to be part of government. If there is any public, if there is anything that I can ask of Hakainde Hichilema, and I'm asking it publicly here, I'm putting a public application, is to be part of government. To be part of government so that I learn. So that I learn. I learn. That's what I want. To be part of government. To sit in high-level meetings and see how things go. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that at the moment, we don't have a guy that can take Zambia forward. We need Hakainde Hichilema. We need Hakainde Hichilema. Mundubile, whoever. Anyway, what you have is Mundubile. What you have Mundubile, other than Mundubile Tapali. But Mundubile is not ready. He is not ready. I think in Alanda san, I'm a phone cocktail eyes. Nalanda san. Hey, Shani, hey, I'm a rally. Hey, have you seen the rallies? Those rallies, those are family meetings. Those are family meetings. Those rallies don't mean anything. Ama rallies, they are even a pankalaisa, when I will be coming. If I want, I can have a rally at the airport. If I want, so. If I want, I can have a rally by airport and kuti chanya. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, yes.
Tayari.
Mkwa.
Mulishani.
Bueno, mulishani man.
Bueno.
Musaleko kuri your phone so that we allow for not quite a feedback here. Musaleko.
Batayali mulife bwino.
Ndife bwino mayi wanti.
Awo kyawamba.
Eh.
Ine mulayanda naine. Nebo mwenya kumfrida. So batayali namitumira. Namona program yenu ati ba HH bale wina mundu ili akaba number 2 era mukaba part of the government. Are you sure batayali mukaba part of the government? Which government is that?
Imwe mule twishika chishi mule twishikira tapali wafya turela nshanya inefo ndechimuna dimbi imo munjebe mukumona kwenu so mule mona chawo ine nde monefi.
So let me ask a question, at which government is that? Because
iyaba akainde ichilema. Iyaba akainde ichilema.
Mkwai?
Iyaba akainde ichilema.
Iyaba akainde ichilema.
Mkwai.
Oh, okay. What makes you think you'll be part of the government and yet abantu abandile UPND, people that have been naba UPND from the beginning, from the opposition, bale baposa pansi, n'okutwala bakabola na ba PF, ebo bale bika kuntanshi. Kuna munka bapato bale bakabola ala bale tola.
Okay, mwamona imwe ati na ile ngabani bika mu government ngapamona bakabwala ala.
Shingaba pato bale bakabola ala bale tola kali most of
okay, abo bakabwala ala moneni.
Zungula.
Abo bakabwala ala ni bakabwala ala bushene ne kabwala ala.
Nishi mwa kutukira ba tayari ngana timi pushe question.
Awo mayo first of iyo mayo first of all ndefo kumipusha bushe imwe apo mwikere bushene ne kabwala ala.
If you be part of the government, you're saying you'll be part of the government, which is impossible. UPND is going nowhere.
Okay. Imwela ndeni fe mayo fumeni pachumi uko bacha ine what I think is that UPND is going nowhere. That's what you should say. Not mule pita mumbali kufika po fema.
Ine vulo kufika pa point imwe mwala ndati mukaba part of the government and yet mwali butuka pamilando sho bamipera ba UPND benero lero mwise munje mwe mutwebe kweba nfemena Zambia ati mwe ba part of the government. Mwe ba part of the government. Which government is that? Batayali ngamlesta politics ya pamala yako bati bantu bamili imwe bamili shama. You can never be a good leader. If you aim to be a president, you should be speaking for the people of Zambia, not just for yourself. But if you really want to come back, ngana munina pachishinka. UPND kwebena Zambia na tunakanayo tatule ifwaya. I'm part of the people that voted for UPND in 2021. Why? Because we were tired of the cadarism and everything, all the violence that was there. It was not good. But at this point, Valley to be perfect by UPND, and what they were preaching is not what they came to do.
Okay.
What have we done? We are going for the whichever option that we will have, and the option, the greatest option that Zambians have is Munduvile and Makebi.
Okay.
At this point, Zambians are tired. Natuna kababa tayari.
Okay. So someone
UPND bakwata politics ya chifukushi. Politics here blocks to forgive. They do not forgive. They came for revenge, which is wrong.
Okay. Okay, Mayo. That is your opinion, and I will respect it. Thank you very much. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello?
Hey, what's Good evening. How are you, my brother?
Fine.
Okay, so firstly, allow me to acknowledge all the past politicians that laid a platform for good politics in Zambia. So the past politicians that made well, emerging, present, and the ones that are coming up in the future. So my name is Banda, by the way. Sorry, calling from here, Lusaka. But my concern is just the political landscape, okay? It baffles me. Like, what's going on? Is it for the opposition challenging the president? or is it politics of hatred? Is it politics of hatred? Because honestly, my brother, I'm very, very confused. You must have want to take a step and understand, say, what is going on? People are free to have a mandate and the manifesto. Fair enough, we accept that. We want to hear both sides of the story. But HH he's the president right now, whether they like it or not. After we're watching the World Cup, it's like HH is a person watching the World Cup. It's called the first goal. He's the president in power right now. The opposition has to work harder to take him out of power. But instead, it's just hatred, no manifesto, no nothing, So I don't know if I'm making my point here, but it's just an observation, right?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, this is Mule from Chirombo. Okay, so I've been listening to your program, and I can agree with what you are saying. First of all, I want to respond to Madam. Currently, I've been trying to look at the political situation in our country. People want to create a scenario where government engaged now because they are frustrated with the life. Okay, of which 3/4 very important in that scenario impression here people are frustrated then they now want to change the government in their life. Okay, that's one of the strategies people are actually using. So whenever people speak like that, we are not actually bothered. Okay? So for me, my situation, my thought is that I think in the first we are politician Mozambique. Because what we currently have a group of the would be leaders, people are intending to be in higher offices. I don't think they are qualified in Obino. She should leave my suggestion. I think in the first we are politician, I don't know, not political science and the like, but specifically for people, our direct more. Because what we have currently, what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing, it's like very gap in terms of the leaders that you're supposed to have that can deliver, okay, for our country. And that's why we continue to cry for the same things that we've been crying over and over. So currently, and there are no two ways about this. We can talk about the rallies because rallies those are planned rallies, the whole province is called, and yet you are putting that kind of a crowd there, this crowd. But in the after things, but I want to are saying from the whole province coming together. Okay? So we can't talk about that crowd in terms of an assurance of a political way. No, we are far away. I can assure you that no, looking at the political scenario and the environment that we are in, the UPND is still in power. It's still in power and they are not
Exactly. UPND is still in power and they'll continue. Thank you. UPND is still in power and they are continuing. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Yeah. Oh. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Good evening, Mr. Tab.
Good evening.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, I'm calling you from Chinsai.
Yes. Kwisa ku Chinsali uko?
Kulife no.
Nati kwisa wali ku Chinsali muri mu district. Ni kumyasu uko imwe, ni kwisa muri.
Chinsali girls inga mwali sa.
Oh, ku Chinsali girls. Oh, okay.
Yes.
And then mkwai.
Ego mulela na Mr. Tad wa collect mfwe ishinga tela. Yeah, there are Mr. Tai.
Mkwe. Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Ngati somulanda aba netso aba position bela rotat ba wina by the team. Ne yama politics over it. It's very impossible. Ngamatsi mumone landscape yama politics in Zambia. Basa tabapone nemkwinga bakuti besa baba president. Ba twaisa pali ba chechi mikwinga bapone. So nishi ile nga babane ba opposition ba mondovile bale tondongana kwa bati bena kuti ba isa fie. Passport apo pene bapanga fetch pani muri 1 month no kupita bapita.
In
fact they are just hallucinating, they are dreaming.
Munduvile doesn't even have a party.
Ngamati mumone ife kuno ifule chitika bai mikama MPs banga baba about bavidi. Only one ticket.
You see?
Which is very impossible. Meaning you can't do chumbinga send ama vote maybe ngabali 10,000 basta sprint ama vote. So you confusion have never start creating. Then when they dreaming about they win the election.
You see?
So I don't know. Bambia baba nanikane baderandi fyobo atyo shana shani momo ali butuke milani. Some of these nanikana just political nanikani. I'm just praying that you come back so that you work with the president. But I'm sure you'll be part of this government.
Thank you. And you are from Chinsadi.
You go a spade. We've seen you defending the government again. On the other hand, you are tying the government, meaning tamufu okulande fyabufi mulande chinga. So if you never mulande obati.
And that caller is from Chinsali. Because some of you
by 2023 we on the same platform. By then Modesta oppose any government. So if you are
yeah. Phone ile putuka.
I think I was in our complaint about some activists doing my state that. I don't know if I'm clear, Mr. Jai.
Yeah, somehow we have heard you, though the line is breaking here and there, but I think we have gotten your point. And what I appreciate is that you are calling from Chinsadi. Busheku Chinsadi, eko yava free education.
No.
Yeah, I think my brother.
The line is breaking.
Yeah.
Go back.
Yeah. My phone is also not doing me. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, my brother. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
President Tari, how are you?
I'm okay, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
President Tonga here.
Ah! My brother! My brother! Hey, Tonga, no. Today you will not stop. Hold on. I said, that's my brother. No. My brother can Tonga. Talk, my brother. Talk.
You okay?
I'm good, my man. I'm good.
Great. Good to hear from you.
Yes.
What I want to say is this, my brother. I'll be very particular. You know, me, I love you so much. We've come a long way.
Yes.
And we've been talking about you with my wife almost every day.
And I remember your wife very well. You remember last time you came to my office. So my regards to your wife.
Yes.
My regards to your wife.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
What I would like to state is that I'm speaking as one of the Tonse Pamoja Alliance member because we joined them after we understood that the process we were going through in terms of pre-processing our supporters was not heading anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, and prior to that, I had a press briefing where I had indicated to say that as we form government in 2026, one of the brothers we want to bring back is President Tayari. Okay, because we love you so much and this is your nation. You must be here regardless of the situation.
Yes, yes.
And that is our prayer, that everybody who's outside the Republic of Zambia comes back. You know, this is land, this is home. It doesn't sound well that you people, you are very far from your land, you know, because of these matters. That has always been my cry, that we can always work together as a country.
Thank you.
Now, I didn't follow what you had discussed, but I have a few because I read what you've just published on your platform.
Yes.
On the issue of who wins, probably who becomes the president in the forthcoming, elections on 13th of August. What I want to state before the people of Zambia is that, these elections literally have got nothing to do with the characteristics or the characters that are involved in these elections, particularly Brian Mundubile and Hakainde Hichilema. Okay, as far as we are concerned, and as Mr. Tonga, President of Third Liberation Movement, I strongly believe that these elections have purely to do with they've got to do with what people have gone through under the leadership of Hakainde Hichilema from 2021 to this very day that we're talking about. Okay. Truth be told, my dear brother, I know you've done a good job. You've spoken for Hakainde, you've also spoken from the other end. But I'm speaking from a point of a clear mind that Mr. Hakainde Hichilema from 2021 should have learned from the previous 6 presidents that we've had in how to manage or look after people, which Mr. Hakainde Hichilema has not done, to be honest with you. We can point out a number of issues. You know, I'm in Zambia. I went out of the country twice to America. I came back. But to be honest, my dear brother, Zambians have gone through problems, serious difficulties under the leadership of Hakainde Hichilema. You know, Mr. Hichilema has not, shown any apologetic approach towards people. We've had 4 years downline of no electricity. The cost of living has been very high for the people. So now what you are seeing in terms of the Mundubile, Makebi, people following is not really that probably this is where people are supposed to, but because of what people have gone through, people have genuinely suffered in the hands of Hakainde Hichilema. Even him knows, I'm sure. Obviously, he will try and defend himself, and explain that I need another 5 years. I have nothing against Mr. Hakainde, but we are the people. In fact, you are the best example, and many others who are outside the Republic of Zambia. Personally, if I was a president, I would have not loved a brother like you, Mr. Tai, to be, fighting your life, whatever it is, that far end. That is not leadership. That is not governance, because really we can find a way of how we can manage ourselves. It is not good that I'm talking to you in this manner. Okay? Not only yourself, many others have suffered. So what are we saying? Going ahead from here, the people of Zambia would want to go back to the same Zambia we had yesterday, where we treat each other as brothers. Not in the name of governance. People have got run out from their own country. We are going through very serious difficulties, over and again. Nevertheless, we appreciate what you are doing because you have your democratic right to speak for a particular political party or a candidate you feel like. But look, I'm being honest with you, and keep these words. I'm speaking as a child of God. God has spoken. Life is spiritual and physical. Hakainde Hichilema will not go beyond August 18, 2026. He is losing elections. He will not be a president. The people of Zambia have already decided. Forget about Makepi Zulu and the Munduvile. Put them aside. These are just vessels. It is the nation of Zambia. The Zambians themselves, to be honest with you, to have another 10 years or 5 years of Hakainde Hichilema of struggling, will have not been thinking as a people. And this is a genuine appeal that will look after Hakainde Hichilema and the team. But honestly speaking, to go another 5 years in the hands of Hakainde Hichilema? No.
Thank
Then
you.
we are not doing the right thing.
Yeah, my brother,
Yes.
because you are a president of a political party, you are my colleague. Of course, I have different views from what you have expressed, and I respect what you are saying. But you as a president of a political party, in brief, because a lot of people are following, and I want to get so many other calls, but briefly, if you can answer me some of these questions. President Hakainde Hichilema, when he came into power, the economy, how do you describe the economy? Do you think the economy was good for Hakainde Hichilema to have given some of these things that you are talking about that he promised? Do you think it was possible under the circumstances when Hakainde Hichilema came into power with the economy going down 2.8 to the negative, inflation going as high as the 23%, our treasuries empty? Do you think it was possible for Hakainde Hichilema to give, those things that he was promising?
Very much possible and very easy. Very much possible and very easy. Look, Mr. Hichilema has given his own explanations about the economy. And when he came in office, the first thing he did was to say he found the coffers were empty. But now, my main concern is this, my brother Tayari. Life on earth here is not permanent. And I'm speaking from my heart. Understand me very clearly. I have nothing against Mr. Hakainde Hichilema. I've got everything against Mr. Hakainde Hichilema because the lives of the people are on each and every day going down in terms of poverty. So they, yes, can talk about the economy.
But my brother, I'm very specific. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that from my perspective, Hakainde Hichilema could have promised whatever, but when he got into that job, I think he saw the reality of what was in government. It is good, most of us, when we are outside, to think that when you get into the job, you do this. But government is about what is available. If you go in there, you can promise people that I'll come and reduce meal at 50 kwacha. I'll come and reduce cooking oil at 10 kwacha. I'll come and reduce fuel at whatever. But when you go there, you find that actually there is no money. That bag of meal that you are talking about, maize is expensive, fertilizer is expensive, fuel is expensive, electricity, we had the drought, we all know, and the power generation was not sufficient to supply to everybody, and so they had to ration. So regardless of what he said, what was the reality? The reality was that there was nothing. He was promising on an empty coffer, and if the coffer is empty, how does he give?
Okay, let me say this to you. I understand your concern. Allow me to say this. What a decent and a good father does is this. Hichilema has not been apologetic to the people. Understand this.
I think, my brother, wait a minute. Even there, when you say apologetic, I think a number of times, Hakainde Hichilema has actually acknowledged this. Even when he was putting a manifesto, he repeatedly saying we did not shy away from acknowledging where we had challenges. And we even asked for help where we could. When he was presenting his manifesto, he did speak about that. I think from my point of view, he has been very honest to say, sorry guys, things are tough here, but we are doing what we can to make things right. I think he has tried to do that.
Are you aware that we have got 24 hours electricity now in Zambia?
Yes, and what is the explanation to that? According to you, what is the explanation?
Given us an explanation because.
Okay, but according to you, what do you think?
Given us any explanation.
No, but they have, like, even I will refer to Hakainde Hichilema to his manifesto launch. He actually did outline that, look, we had a better rainfall and we have increased the production. He mentioned about 300 megawatts, which has come on board. And he said, now, going forward, we want to invest and want to make sure that in each constituency, we install solar panels, and these solar panels should be giving us at least 2 megawatts. That's what he said. Only 2 megawatts out of the CDF that will be coming in. He wants to make sure that they install solar panels in each constituency to be generating at least 2 megawatts. I think he did allude to that. So he did give an explanation. Anyway, my brother Tonga, you and I, we are politicians. We can go on and on. Let me not bore people. Let me allow other people to come in. But otherwise, I'm very grateful that, you called in. And that's why I've given you this time. I think people will understand. When a fellow politician meets another politician, you become excited. Especially you, my brother Tonga. I mean, you have been a friend. We have been together, and I really appreciate what you are doing. Thank you very much, my brother Tonga.
You're welcome, sir. May the Almighty God bless you. We wish you all the very best as you stay there. But as I conclude, just be rest assured that you are in our hearts. Each day that passes by, we think for you. We are praying for you, wherever you may be, and be rest assured that your freedom is coming very soon. God bless you, and God bless the Republic of Zambia.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I hope you understand. That is my fellow politician, so I need to give him a little bit of time. So, hello? Hello? Hello?
Thank you. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Mr. Mwale calling from Solwezi.
Yes.
Yeah. Please, I'm just begging for all Zambians out there. We shouldn't make any slight mistake to change government. Mr. Tali, I can assure you, me, I'm working from Lumwana mine. Okay, that's where I'm working from. In 2020, looking at the activities that was happening here at the mine, there was totally nothing, even small constructions, nothing. But immediately UPND came into power, I was even shocked to say, where are these mines waiting for UPND to come into power for them to start these activities? Currently, we have got a super pit area where we are getting copper. A lot of construction, houses for employees, everywhere. There are just activities. To me, it appears there is something that these guys, they have negotiated with the investors. And that's the way to go. Again, when you look at the way PF was before Mr. Tari, inflation, as you have said, it was double digits. As we are talking currently, it's a single digit. Now imagine if the PF had continued. The price at the rate at which goods were moving, if we had continued, it would have been something else. My plea to Zambians out there, please let not just make any mistake. Currently, I think going forward, I can see I can see something good is coming out of the leadership of Mr. HH. Thank you, Mr. Tari, for giving me the chance to contribute.
Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Watari?
Yes.
Machoma.
Tachoma kainu.
Hey. Tachoma. Anezofuna okufunsa libe bintu sibambire batali. Ndiye kuti the first president mu Zambia alenga abantu batabe kwati Musobe ne jeje abantu botaba ni Kainde Hichilema.
Ni bambiri kuyambira muri bakaunda leka nini yange mami. Kuyambira muri bakaunda bambiri. Muma politics ni mwamene viriri kuli konse muziko ili yonse even kwa mene nilili kuno kwamene lili kuno so kuli ma politicians wachoka muno mwamene lili vaenda kumaziko erangu ni mwamene vilili ma politics ni mwamene yalili sikuti ni hakainde ichilema eka even muri chiruva venangu vanatava muri arabi venangu vanatava muri sata mwamene muri sata mwamene vanatava vamdala vakereke banda vakereke banda vanabwera manje vawira mbanda vanachokamo vambiri vanaenda then na muri valungu ni vambiri vamene vanaenda ni vambiri vamene vanaenda one example ni Chifire ati Chan Chifire uja anachoka uja doctor uja anachoka so ni vambiri ni mwamene ma politics ni mwamene yalili yae sikuti ni hakainde ichilema ma politics yali so chabe
manje mverani vatari chamena funsira question because most of the people vakatuma vakamba kulibe victory muzambia bantu bavutika bataba benejeje bataba but ma politics mwamene zeri kuchokera ukufika kuno by that time ma politics sikwenzeribe mafoni ma TikTok wamene baona lero bantu so bantu bano kwati ikainde aina mtima wamene sagwira bantu one then two the most president amene batukana kuti ni fwiti mu Zambia ni ndani ndikusani batari
ni vambiri vamene vatukwana hakainde ichilema ngati pali president wamene vatukwana maningi wamene vatukwana maningi hakainde ichilema iyo hakainde ichilema ni satanisti hakainde ichilema afuna kudya chitumbi chavalu vamakamba anti vamakamba so ati yayi hakainde ichilema there is no freedom of expression but vakamba vali muzambia ka vakamba vali muzambia
ngerani mawanga mefuna kuzali baba tayari mwamene bamutukanira tini fiti mwamene bamutukanira tini satanist mwamene bamuzira vambiri akudya chitumbi ngemo bamusaisa kuti mulungu zamunyamula ankale president wa mu 2026 hapa then bazakachosa mawu kuti awina chifukwa chakuti satanist awina chifukwa chakuti aina mankhwala ariginga God always picks the person amesimuona mulungu uja mutamuyanganira pansi kuti simutasha vyachita mulungu amampasa long life na kumunyamula aya mawa amene kamba lero batari kuti zakakamba mu 13 August 9 they will remember my words
zikomo mami
nalo bakalibusuka chitumbi chama former president military they think that they are the good people they are amene bapempera they are not witchcraft so amene ma satanists ni amene like our friend rest. Who is the satanist between now? That's not chitumbi. Bantu ba mulungu. Bafuna bwera kupafuti drama ndabane bakawalala. Apanga information anyamula bafuna futi basema kofa empty. It will never happen. If it's meant to rig, ndina nikabale we will rig for them not to destroy our country. Bye.
Zikomo. Ni wamai wakamba tindine nikamba. Sikuti wakamba te kuzankala rigging wakamba chabe. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Good evening, my brother, Mr. Chilufat Tayali.
Good evening.
Today, I was waiting for one word that you were supposed to say, that you have not been saying. You are indeed a political engineer. I love the way you articulate issues. My brother. I think there is something in store for you. That I believe.
Yeah.
So what I want to say is, I don't know. There's one thing that I've also failed to do. All these people were supporting BM8 and the group. You engage them to say, okay, let's hear now. What is your plan for the country? Yes, you want to come and take over from HH. What is your plan? Because there's nothing that we are saying. Literally nothing. I've engaged a good number of them. Tell us really, what is, you want to come and take off from HH, but what is your alternative? They are completely blank. All they do is HH. Those are the things, that's the song that they sing. HH should just go. Why should HH go? They're not telling us anything. So So I think to me it's a surprise. Just like you were saying, the narrative that you brought about Mundu was not for sure. Mundu was not ready. Mundu is not telling his body language. The man is not ready for president. He's being dragged into this. The man is never ready. When did Mundu become serious as a president? President, you understand, it's a big role. It's a big thing. Somebody has to be trained. Somebody has to go through some processes. Somebody has to be ready for the job. Now look at the combination that we have. Whom do they bring in? Makebi. What has Makebi really done even the time that was practicing as a lawyer? What has Makebi won if you have seen this is a contribution to the nation? What is it that Makebi has done? Don't you question that you ask Makapoka when the movie happened. And Makebi has just become the figure that want to produce as a country, and somebody should come and be in the top position in this country. We can't be serious. We are not serious as Zambians.
Yeah. No, thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tag. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now, with due respect, my brother Mundubile is my brother, he's my friend. I love him very much, but he's not ready to be president. Not now. Hello? Hello? Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes.
Nachiverenga vamusa lungu vachirai mipishano. I don't know if you read that. Vachirai vati nichoenda njira pali Brian na KB. Why don't you concentrate on what HH has done? He has done nothing. No, but just a reminder. Nalala nakupe panono. Alabantu valala they have short memories. Uko bafuma kwali kupumwa. Ndebwe kishapana kainarira ndena last time but na balava. Uko bafuma kwali lawlessness. Yeah, kwe bati abantu bayikere kumunga wefafwa. So hakainde alileta free education, hakainde alingisha ma teachers, hakainde alingisha ma health workers, hakainde alipera batazara ama maritaries, hakainde alipera ba maritaries once aba mubutekwe mpia, ama council workers ali bapere mpiesha marias nokufola bala fola fe bwino ama civil servants ali bapela nokufola bala fola fe bwino te rise kwa yaba nomba, you know. Ama farmers ubu amataba baleshisho mtengo unono sana nomba balirunda chakwati ma farmers nomba baleshisho ubu amataba umtengo walondoroka nokutemwa balitemwa nomba bene ba Brian Mundubile ngamwa umfwefe lela ndaba kumpoloko soko bafuma where he was an MP. No development whatsoever. CDF 40 million not used in his constituency. Nomba umuntu lefiro kuchita develop constituency yako kuchasa teka shani chalo. Hello chimbi. Umfuile shishe batayari ndefa mchite find out through you. Ukutila ti unza taba isule badi no kuisula after 2 months after kupombela for 2 months they are not going to open. Apparently there is vandalism going on. I don't know whether it's deliberate, but this has to be investigated. There is vandalism so that abana besikuru bekesa so that beka vota. Mwamfa. Eno chinde cho abantu balela babana ba pastor bachala ndaba tempo ngonga ni batonga. Bala bokwe bati mukuteka kwa hakainde. There was such a drought which has never happened in the history of Zambia. It was so severe. Mamona elo kuli inkonda na lolondela ndenkondo shibiri shishali chita affect Zambia. Inkondo ya ku Ukraine na Russia, inkondo ya bantu alikane ya ku Iran na USA. It has affected the economy of Zambia. In fact, ingakukonga alaka inde muntu chakwe bati influence ndera de shinkondo shibiri shimakamaka ya last ya Iran na US. Aikana bako ngani pa Zambia would have been at a different level. Because money ngachakwa fuel tamkwete tamuchita ndo you don't have fuel in your own country. Is a you just import. How can you hunga kuti bwakwela shani? Uhunga pakubwela ni fuel kaibule bonta diesel. Transportation and all that is using fuel which just comes from other countries. So people forget so easily. Mwebantu shishibukeni.
elo chinde chonalanda fe chakusharikisha manifesto yakwa hakaindi aiveruko vati varefo kusaimprove on tourism kuno kuyuke ndelanda kuno patv tuletamba valesita advertise Victoria Falls. Can you imagine? I've never seen this before, but each time ngoletamba TV valelanga Zambia Victoria Falls, which means I'm very interested, and it definitely, if Hakainde becomes the president again in the next 5 years, tourism will be at another level. Bakateka improve kuda ku kalungwishi kumpolokoso kuda kwa bama falls ya ingena kwenda wakabike ko airport na shine. That's all we need. Surely mwinala ko kumwafuma. Lero balabana mawe bachalanda twachula sana mwachula mwala bako mwafuma just because of amalaiti fe alali ngokwatika Hakainde bampate.
Hao natotela sana maya natotela. Hello? Hello?
Hello, tayari.
Yes, please.
Yeah, Professor Nkambe kuti wakambati people of Zambia are tired. Azizi kamba kuti vebe bali tired. Si wose wa Zambia. Number 2, batayali. UPND inopeza ziko nyolubana. Inflation ni 20%. This time now it's single digit. GDP, yeah, but the only government that negotiates GDP since independence. UNIP GDP inakwera. Vaitenga va MMD GDP inakwera. Veve vaitenga vaikulumula GDP vaibweresa pansi. In 5 years, waibweresa, in 4 years, waibweresa futi GDP yakwera positive. They are talking of nkani yakuti ati poverty. Poverty pamene UPND yezotenga government yeze pazingati ma percentage. 2024 manje pano tikamba 25 or 26. Poverty level ili pazingati. Pakuti poverty level idropa. CHH akamba visindi fe Zambia sitikamba, but in the international community, independent observers, waona kuti things are going up. But away from that, that is not the real reason I called. The real reason I called Watayali is that you are right in saying HH afunika kumpasa another mandate. Whether we hate him or not, because HH ni ambassador wa Zambia. We remove HH, I'm telling you, Zambia will be a disaster. Because whoever will come after HH, azankala foreigner, azankala new, kulima investors, azankala new, kuli the international community, people must know that Zambia cannot develop on its own. We need the world. We are not an island. So we need HH as our ambassador because he has shown already that he can do the right thing. He can do the things the investors want. He can do the things our supporters want.
Thank you, my brother.
But if we bring in a new person, vajavantu vazamba vaimirira first vachitobserve.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Mr. President, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
How are you, Mr. President?
Fine, thanks.
I'm okay. President, kamene ningaambirire kugamba ku President, you are a nice person. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, Mr. President. You are a nice person, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Let's talk about President Hakainde Hichilema.
Hello? I don't know. I lost that caller. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes. I want to contribute on where those who talk about Abraham that he can't rule. People of Zambia, they've already decided whether you like it or not. So some of you, I can hear you are saying Brian Mundubile cannot rule and Makebi Zulu. Whether you like it or not, on 13 August, there will be your leaders. And coming to this issue of saying Valungu left the government coffer empty, that is not true. And one day, these issues you keep on bringing up on social media, one day you are going to be exposed because the truth will come out. This is the reason why Valungu, when he handed over powers, he invited some people to be witnesses. And those witnesses, they know that Valungu left money in the government coffer.
How much?
But because
Precious, how much did
don't
Valungu
ask
give?
me how much.
Yes, can you
No, don't ask me how much. But no, I just want you to
How
know.
much,
No,
Kaidi?
listen, this is really serious.
Oh, yes,
I
Kaidi.
want
That's
you
why
to know that truth will come out.
You
may
are
think
right.
like Valungu
It's
is
serious. It's serious. That's why I'm asking. How much did Valungu leave? Currently, we are sitting on.
Let me tell you what I want to do. Don't say waste my time to start asking me how much.
Ichilema is now sitting.
Listen to me, Batayali. Don't be fooled. In fact,
Valungu wanasi azingati. Valungu wanasi azingati.
It is him. I'm saying it is Vakande Chema who is going to leave that coffer empty, not Valungu. Valungu had plans. You can see even the money that he was borrowing, we are able to see what they've done. But this government, what have they done to the nation for them to keep on saying that they need to be in power? This CDF, which they keep on telling the nation, that CDF, the only people who benefited are those who support them.
Is
but
it there or
when
not?
he was in power, he was empowering each and everyone. He was not choosing who to empower or who not to empower. But this government, they just empower their cadres and all those who support them. They don't recognize other citizens. So you cannot continue lying to the nation with that fake manifesto that he came up with. He lied so much. He obtained power with false pretense. So right now, the court ruled that he's eligible just because he's in power. So he has all the right to be on the ballot. But him in his government, the same government again said Valungu, he was not eligible. But Bakande Chema, he received the powers, instrument of powers from a president who was not eligible. So even him, if we follow him, he was ruling illegal. So how can he be eligible? And all those things, you think like wise leaders and concerned citizens, they are fools. These praise singers who keeps on praying for Brian Mundubile and Makebi Zulu to win, you are wasting your time. The same way God is recognizing Bakande Chema, that's the same way he's recognizing Brian Mundubile and Makebi Zulu. And this time, whether Chimba Kambwe is going to be there to support them or is not going to be there, they are going to win. Clear picture. You've seen that there are just two of them. But you saw Kukopa Belts, you saw Kukawe, and even today in Petauke. So this is the change that the Zambian people want. It is the Zambian people who decided, nobody else. So our Mabre singers, Kapela by 10, by 15, they cannot change the mind of the entire Zambians. So please just stand and support it blindly. You are supporting blindly, and that's the truth. On that, they are going to be ashamed. Anyway, bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Precious. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Alisha Mkwai, watu shakari Mwabombeli Mkwai.
Mkwai Mwabombeli.
Mwabombeli Mkwai.
Mkwai.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, are you live?
Yes, I'm very much live and you are live.
All right, thank you very much. Let me be anonymous.
Yes, and if you can speak up so that people can hear you.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Mr. Kayal, I want to talk about two things. And that means we must understand the characteristics of the people.
What? Please speak direct into the phone. Please speak direct into the phone. Hello, hello. Please speak direct into the phone so that we can hear you properly.
Okay, I'll try. What I'm saying is
you are using a mic, eh? You are using a headset or something.
No. I think maybe my phone is very bad.
Oh, okay. Anyway, try to speak up.
Let me try again.
No, go ahead.
Let me try to speak up. Okay. There are two groups of people who will be voting in this election. One group, group one, I can call them the progressive, and they are concerned the long-term economic. Hello?
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, please. The long-term economic trends under the UPND government, what they have achieved in terms of long-term economic goals. And for this, the strategy for UPND is to highlight what they have gained during their rule to their 2.5 loyal supporters. Then there is another group, the group two. These people, the freelancer kind of situation. These people, most of them are primary school dropouts, or those people who went to college and they have no idea whatsoever how the government is run. Their belief is that government is put into power to buy them food, or government is put into power to come and reduce prices of things. In other words, the economic goals for this group of people is very, very immediate and misguided. They think that if they vote for a ruler, a leader, is for that leader to start feeding them. Look, these people don't even understand the cause of load shedding. What is the cause of load shedding? They forget that even in the previous government, load shedding was there, differing in degrees according to the patterns of rainfall. So now, even if these people voted for Munduvire, for example, he's not going to be buying the food. These people are just, they want somebody to come and reduce the price of mealie meal, but they are not even farmers. They are not willing to grow maize. Their job is just to drink and eat, and they want other people to grow maize for them and bring the maize to their table, forgetting that maize to move from the farm to the table. There are so many intermediate inputs in the which cause the price of mealie meal to be what it is, and that a president cannot just come into office and start moving from shop to shop, directing people to reduce price.
The phone was very bad, but basically he was just saying that there are two groups of people: those who are progressive and those who think that government should provide everything for them. The phone was very bad. I'm sure you couldn't hear much, but essentially that was his point. Hello?
Yes, Mr. Ted.
Yes.
Yeah, I finally went through.
Please, go ahead.
Yeah. I only have two questions. Just a question. Most of these people that were saying no, HH should go. Like, okay, honestly, what has HH failed to do? What has HH failed to do? Look, apart from the minimum prices and the fuel prices, what has HS failed to do? Literally nothing. Okay? When we talk about the price of minimum, okay, when HH took over, okay, the prices that PF had were obviously subsidized. And God forbid if PF had continued with the inflation rate of 23.3, minimum would have been 600 as we are talking right now. Okay? But despite HH removing subsidies on minimum, it hasn't gone to where it would have been with PF having subsidized the minimum then. Okay? So these people, I just think it's just hate that they have for an individual, and not that he has failed to do. And if you observe, Mr. Khaled, a lot of people that are advocating for change of presidents are people that are uneducated, people that don't understand about any economic policies or whatsoever. It's very important that people should learn how to read and understand how the country is going. Because people are just complaining because whatever Zambia has gone through, there's an explanation to it. So why should we just hate someone and then say, no, let's change government? For what reasons?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
Yeah, calling you from the Copper Belt.
Yes, sir.
Two things. Hakainde is supposed to be given another mandate. Then those who are saying Zambians are tired, I think they are tired as individuals. They shouldn't generalize the statement. What is important are numbers. Numbers do not lie and numbers speak. Yeah, so I wouldn't go very much. And I'm sure you have the statistics. Already you know the registered voters in Southern Province, Northwestern, and other provinces in Zambia, to mention but a few. So I wouldn't want to waste much of your time, but what I'm saying is he has to be given a second mandate. Number two, is the right president we have so far. Number three, we can't allow what has been built so far to come and be crumbled just because someone is pushing his personal ambition or agenda, or even because you are even telling us in advance to say, when I come, I'll come and bring out the people that are to root the same economy that the man has worked to build. I mean,
they are political. Vamalanji is a political prisoner. Vamalanji with choppers, two choppers.
Political prisoners.
Two choppers.
No, they are not political prisoners. There's a difference between a political prisoner, and one that has actually abrogated the law. So the law will have its course, even if it were anyone. And the ones that are saying, Mr. Tayari, you are in whatever, I don't know if I can call it exile, whatever it is called. I mean, like you explained, that's the way to go. With the politics, it's like we look at numbers. Yeah, so I'm not saying this to appease you or to please you. I think you know me in time. I'm not a person that speaks for to appease or to please. I follow what you do because you are actually calling a spade a spade. So I'm siding with you, sir. Congratulations, and go ahead with the way. I'm kind is not going anywhere.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello? 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 Your phone here. Hello. Hello. At my political prisoners, and mwilambika pamona jeje twali kusana sana jeje nikabwalala inete nikabwalala. Hello.
Hi, my brother, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good, then. So I'll remain anonymous.
Yes.
Yeah, first things first, that church is going nowhere. That church has far much better than yesterday. When the Bible needs to release people saying to come back, to do what? To finish up the coffers again. It doesn't make sense. That's why many have called the state A lot of people that are supporting PF didn't do it. And that's true. It's a fact. Look at the members that are in so-called MP. I don't know even how people get it like that. We've never spoken about anything. They only talked about Satanism. He's a Satanist himself. He's got nothing that makes sense to talk about. Oh, you say Satanism. Doesn't make sense. So if you look at the supporters, they are the same members that are not here. HH is far much better. It's taking this country to major places, huge places. Here, when we come back to Dara, everything will be finished. Baba, I am sharing a warrior when I'm taking you to Marukula one. You can't push it. So now I do to look my way. So intelligence people, you know what they want. This is long investment, whatever access are for a contact. Every week. If I'm running missions, I always storage bro.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Good evening, Mr. Tayari.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
The line is not very good.
Yes, yeah, the network is bad.
Yeah. Hello?
I'm there, Chungrum Kwai.
Yeah, I'm Kwai.
I'm Kwai. Let me know Kirundu.
Yeah.
Kuno ba mundu bile tabai mikako muntu kwa mikaba ba kebi. So already
ba mundu bile tabai mikako muntu.
Already
ba makebi eba iminika.
Eba iminika. That's confusion already. Ero kuri bu kansera ba makebi tabai mika kwa mikaba mundu bile.
Yeah, abantu aba.
So a confusion in so it's a divided house already.
Yes. Eh?
Mundola centro ba mikamo ba forma bana ba mdala badia.
Emmanuel Mulenga.
Emmanuel Mulenga Parizo route. Era Parizo route abako che president. Mwamonene.
So
it's confusion. Even
na nupo kwali.
There's no consistency.
No abamundu biro kwali.
No kwali mwamonene.
No abantu. Ero ebalelwa nokulwa. Ebalelwa. Balelwa balabere badia. Not UPND. Munyina ne Frank Tayari talelwa nabo. Ale batamba fie. But veka balelwa.
So na mupeda oke centro ba mika mobanga. Ba mika wanuku. Ngamu chipada centro bali kwataka umuntu. So there's confusion already. So people, let's look at who are consistent. Consistency matters in politics.
Yeah.
Not a divided house. How do you move a divided house? Bringing confusion even into government. They'll bring confusion into government. So your submissions are always on point. The only thing that we can do here is just to go for HH. That is all.
That's all.
He's the only person that who is consistent. I submit. Thank you.
Thank you. There is confusion. There is confusion. They are confused before they are in government. What about when they get into government? Hello? Hello?
Hello, President Watari.
I'm quiet.
Yeah. No, HH ni go. Ni go.
Aye.
Ni go, HH. HH has delivered. I'm telling you, I went to UTH hospital. Nadabo na kudabo. Mungwala wonso menenenze kufunika kutenga. Wonse natenga. My husband is sick. Afunika mungwala wa 11.8. But once the government has to provide, yonse tatenga. Just imagine.
You see?
No, thank you very much, Watayari. Go ahead. We thank you, and we'll vote for HH so that our children can continue free education.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mwamvera, ma testimonies ayo. Testimonies. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Sorry. Hello?
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 Hi, Mr. Tayali. My contribution is in form of a text. I sent you a text.
Yeah, it's difficult for me to read the text because the phones the phones keep coming. I don't even have a break to read the text message. Are you able
I know
to?
it's a long one, so I wouldn't even say it on phone. But if you have time, you'll read it.
You sent it now or you sent it before?
No, I sent it I think 2 days ago.
Is it something private that you cannot briefly mention here?
It's just my contribution towards whatever you're talking about now and what you've been talking about. My submission and what I think. And how I agree with you. Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll check it. Thank you. Hello. Mkwai. Yeah, we're
Jimmy J here.
Okay.
Bakalamba. Wina azalira win after 13th August. You know, our opposition works that whenever they want to debate, they don't have facts. They don't come with facts to debate. That's where the problem is. Huh? Can you imagine? Bintu Chapeva is very simple. You see, when you ask about what HH has done, you know that there was employment freeze. Tinaona manamba zama teachers banankara employed bakapokola masonja. You know, you can even tell that this is precedented. You know? Yeah, when you look at that program for the Madeski School, you know, it has empowered a lot of people in the community. Look at the free education, Uncle Tayari. Look at the food program. From the time in memorial, Uncle Tayari, this thing has never happened. You see, we used to have the free education under Akaunda. Some of us were privileged to be born in his time, you know, of his reign. You see. But if you cannot compare it to this time around for HH,
now
it's totally different.
Now you even have feeding program. You have feeding program.
We have feeding program. Orovana baje porridge batayari. Which is better than or baje porridge. You see. It's not everyone don't think like it's everyone who managed to buy food for their pupils for school. You see? There is job creation and through cash for work. My new mines, there were mines that were dead but today they are functioning. There is that fertilizer plant, Uncle Tayari.
Yes.
How many people have been employed there?
And we have resolved the issue of fertilizer.
And fertilizer. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that, Uncle Tayari? There is building of the building of new class blocks, classroom blocks, Uncle Tayari. It's not a joke. There is minimum allowances for the students. At universities. Can you imagine all that? That thing was stopped in the reign of the PF. You remember when Wanganduru wanted to bring it, she also brought just confusion. You see?
She's the one that...
Number, listen to this now. This is just a few that I've mentioned. The list is endless. But now, look at now, this man is coming again. He has presented as his manifesto for the second term. He says, now I'm coming, this time around, I'm coming full-fledged. I'm coming with 10, 5, 3, 3, and 1, 1. Uncle Tayari or Tapasoswa.
No, thank you, my brother. Thank you.
So these people, they should be coming to debate. They should be coming
I'm just advising the opposition. Whenever they come more especially on your platform, they should be coming with facts. Not if you're under pressure, but that, you know, Edgar Lungu and the quick and zero put Bantu Bonse. Why is one I'm voting in 2021? That is the Sunga Bantu Bonse win. Eh? Thank you very much, Uncle Terry. That's my submission. Thank you very much. Continue with your hard work that you are doing. We are behind you. We are supporting you.
Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
I'm President.
I'm quiet.
Nataka zokanda kupati ya ba president wa mundu problem bakwita abantu aba barande fishinga barande fyawo fumamu ile bakwitira I think ka wenga nokupe yandati lipwanyama barimba Diamond. I've said for lipwanyama takwa kwa Diamond moment so numba umuntu ude for president wasn't grand over for wachi because umuntu for president for waishuba ama isochezi ya taroba kwete for example in Zambia kwa Diamond nasema mngozi nomba president alishwa mimi kwete mchalo tuwasateka jani taro amana so imwe politician ndio mwaga mtu kurande fya bande chin.
No, thank you, man. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Watarali, Mulishani.
Wino film kwa Mulishani.
Ndivino. I want to start by congratulating you, Watarali. From political analyst to political engineer.
Yes. Tayari the political engineer.
So ni mwewo wa kingmaker.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So you make kings. Actually, now you qualify to even start a political academy in Zambia.
Aye.
So that tomorrow start training around to wale tonton kanya wino, you know? Because politics hapa Zambia ni ile ya fitala. You know, yeah. You know, no good ideas. So that's one area you can consider. You know, do a political academy, train people how to think and articulate ideas. You know, without attacking the opponent. So otherwise, I just called to say congratulations for being a kingmaker.
No, thank you very much. Thank you. No, not fitantika. Twari fitantika. Aka inde number 1, mundu vile number 2. Awawa sharo kukutiva haya ave nekutiva wakatuishi. But ine muku fitantika kwani. Aka inde number 1, mundu vile number 2. Awawa shara vara kano koshan fiavo. And it's going on very well. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, Mr. President.
Fine.
Yes, na chafu wanchitife contribute. Icha number 1, kurapo kuranda kuli mwevene. Mwabona, abantu mupera advice ya kwe vakiyeli. Mwe bapanga, lero bambo kura reto kura kalifiyaka. Mwabona tu. Bamundu ile. Mwadi bapera courage ya kwe vaki. Kuti vaimina the president. Lero vaimina bamba nokurayengo kura tukafyaka mwapa. Apana ali mfofuti na ero wafuti membe. Again bamba kura yonko kubati bari kwa chama digiri ukuchira ma politician wonse mu Africa mwamona te.
But fishing kafira wala ndile wala bali. Ufa munyinane. Fira wa Fred membe wala ndile fishing ka. The only problem is that muma politics see takwa wati amasambiriro epo kwa shupira takwa wati amasambiriro abapanga ama politics muntu wandi wasangati bana abapa market abamumisebo bapanga abantu bakubikana ku president so abupene po ba Fred iba pitira ku left pantu vena mwena mumasambiriro vala vatama politics kuchita incorporate ama political engineer nga tayari takwata masambiriro but ni political engineer
Cause mwaimona ifo naimona apate ifo naimona apa ukumepo mwambiro kwenda pali bamunduire wesa kwatakane jia kwimina the president mwambona te apa mwambiro kwenda pali Fred Membe mbona kuti Fred Membe kuti wambo kulame na mapipindo apapenya apa so
ba Fred Membe balifuta because pa first pale bamdala walisa mvundula ukisambloka pali ka page ka wono na vengira mama nako na batwaroko no mbapa nimba shamo wa mdala wandi limbinka wavika kwa number 3
mwa na hivi kitika nga wavula ka chulambo kanini ka kuchimu pala tampo kuniya no pano awe muombe kuna wakaramba tatotera sana kama advice mnespea
totera politics te awana muntu wandi tema sambiriro
Hello, Shani.
Bueno, Feshad Vale.
Bueno. I'm just saying, congratulations, Mr. Brian Mundubire, to be next president. God nakwa suka. Thank you.
Okay. Very good. No, before Taulaya, iwe. Mundubire. Autuka Mundubire. Nazama kumipisha kuka question. Hello,
Batuyali. Hello, am I talking to Batayali?
Yes, and you are live. Everyone is listening to you. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Batayali, nendefo kulandako, bali issue, bale, ababambi bale ofo wino, bamona crowd, sinafine nga bakurari, baofo wino abantu, the Zambian people, they have spoken. They don't want Hakainde. They want Bamundubire. But today I was shocked. I've got relatives in Petauki. So na phone. Later on, they called me back. Then to Alanda, and I tried to my phone, Karake noko tupoka. Amansendi. Ngo to alishwa to amansendi to abapa salary. We get paid.
Social cash transfer.
Aka tupela. Yes, aka tupela. Who is going to give us that money?
Yes.
So we were only listening, hoping that he's going to say something. There's nothing that man is talking about.
You see?
That we were there thinking mama ikata ko awe mala senda ko korashta so nothing, there's no manifesto here chiralandika. So abantu bala ufabino ngabona abantu nabe sura kulia. Some people are going there to pass time. They know where they are going, who they are going to vote for. Me, my own relatives told me to say, it was empty, my sister. We were waiting to hear. Maybe he will say something. Manifesto because this money we get, Mama man said, it is to offer. No man got off me up Hakainde.
You see?
So these are the things, these people, these are the so abantu bekwata chile chimorao people spoken, they have been listening, have been following. Some other callers are saying the Zambian people, they have spoken. My dear, truth, the biggest truth is that abantu banafe mukungu akofye but that day perfect in August. Our BP, it is real. Babike tetuba BP machine mupe pila tumo dretiki katushintu ma amloti paini na ifedi paini baka zukefye mupe because abantu baka pona muma BP ndemi yenu.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, watari mwawombe.
Mwawombe.
Mkwai kwena na ina wina na chafo okulanda kofi nebo kabumba.
Mkwai.
Mkwai abo bantu barera ndokutira abena Zambia n'abachinja. Vera tubikamo fo bena Zambia bushefu abo muno twayikarate mu Zambia kanshi bena peba ikara mu Zambia. Ero ifwe abantu abasambirira bareiranga fyo kutira amasambiriro yabo tabare yabo mfya wino patu ile parwangi ine wo grade 7 bajuku mona efyo kuteko bulehomba waindisha abantu ababonfu babuteko more than 40,000 ero ubuteko bwalipira bonsa abama pension bwabalipira Busheshide mpia isho bareri pidabo bonfi wabuteko ngacha kutira babikire subsidy kubunga. Kututu wanfuko kushito ubunga 50 kwacha.
You see?
Ero mchako watu shiria mpia shonse wapera wa pensione ya ni shibareri pidirawa na beso kumasukuru. Kuti ufiwa uyafiwa kubueranga babikire subsidy kuri fiwa. Nyomba kuti chafuwa nshi tureshito ubunga pari 50 kwacha. Ero ni shabana besu na bekara kumayanda basambiriro kwa buroku ingire nchito. Ishaba bantu baratontonkanya fe bwino kwe. Awe inena pitanshara ndene fingi mkwai.
Awe
echo tuishiwe fecha kutiro uteko waba UPND burelekera po twara bavotera na kabiri.
Mwalande ichikankala sana. Ukweba ichichawa mapo chinshi. Tubike subsidy kubunga bati abana besu balekana okusambirira nomba nishubuya nshubuli pesa ichalo chesu chala shani pantashi ichalo chesu chasumpuka shani ngabana besu tabaleya kuma skulu. Very good point.
Abana besu ebakesa mukura kishunga ngabasambirira abene abana besu nishirabo kwikashi Yesu yawa
mkwai aho mwanange chikankala sana tokera sana hello.
Stop mentioning me in your stupidity. The truth is, I was saying wise Zambian, not foolish Zambians. Okay, I said wise Zambians. They have made up their mind, not stupid and useless wise Zambians. Allah, why are you talking about me? All the people are contributing here. They are speaking their minds. I'm also speaking my mind. So why are you starting now telling the people to say precious, 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 precious? Yes, I speak what I know. And when I say
yeah. Hello. Chunguro mkwai.
Kwena inene oba Maria ndetumira kumatero.
Mkwai ba Maria.
Ine kwena abantu kwena nshishi benofoninga baranda. Ifwe ni ba HHF. Bantu abamundu birana ba Makebi Zulu baisa imafyoko badishe ekitumbi kyaba Edgar Lunguko ukwabura okushika tibese beminire batuteke munshi nanshi tukase barabo wa katuleba fwaya ero nefe barera ndatabena Zambia na bakadite bakayivotera beka bashire tontonkanya bwino mu mitwe n'okumone fire ekitika bantu fire ekitika leba eche kinatufimona ifwe ne ba eche tuleba pere vote weda barefona mtabali barefwaya tukesamuna pasi etini fo chikachitika
natotera
efo na chafo kulanda kubata yaji kwena ifwe nyeche chifye
natotera
kwena ba brand mundu bile awe sort Mkwai, kona perera.
Mkwai. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Precious. Precious Ninchto. Hello?
Precious, chikunyonge. We waleti. Akainde takateke. Chikunyonge. Yeah. Wachula.
Precious, chamunyonga Precious.
Chamunyonga,
Precious.
No, but you engaged Mr. Tonga.
Yeah.
I know you have respect for him.
Yeah.
But from the engagement you made, he's not your level. I know you have respect for him, but he's not your level.
He's my fellow politician. He's a president. We need to
I know. With due respect
to each other. It's a profession. In
Yeah,
the profession, just like in
yeah.
the law fraternity, they call each other my learned brother, my learned brother. Even in politics, we are like that.
I respect that. But my own assessment is that he's not at your level. He's very far. These people, they don't mention the good things that HH has done. They only say, oh no, lies. Which lies? They're not mentioning the good things that HH has done. To them, it's nothing. No, it's not fair.
Yeah, no.
We are voting for HH.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Precious. Karale Puka Precious. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Watari?
Yes.
Naomba bwino sana kumika tapatifatonia. Nindu ishe kwamba katusipo mwambie program.
Oh!
Ya, nindu ishe wakala mbecha kwa naamba no kuitisha nyenderezi suke mdala wantina meno.
No, Chama, you have gone through, please.
Na nyafu wako na kupeka, na umfuwa mawa shauta wachila tumo.
Yeah, politics, they are one. Alikama politics. Kuti wale tukwa mutima.
Wakaramba, ine shiri mutonga ndi muwemba. Abantu baranda tiyo batonga bari kumwana na mchanya. Ine ndi muwemba. Ndera ndakuvuma panshi ya mutima wangu. Ibile bomba chechi. Omutundufe wonse kuti wabutachia. Apande miebera apandela ndi mukongo ino. Wamdala wandi Zambia to alikala wino. That's why I want to batuka na po wale kwa ino. Hello, ama politics si. Nteba ase ndelea ya wukali. Tapari kwa wale ya. Nango wabene ba mawe wafuma mkutuka na mutu mwa wukali. Limbi wale liyamu nomba tapari kuli yamu. Because HH. Tako atenda ya mashakuwosha wanti watu makampeni. Epo na mutemena ponti yakwe. So, inecho ndeta chako fe chako iba. Ibiti inepe checha tutekele. Atuwaji dili. Chika vipa venga chako bati time ya kubota limbuka wa South Africa limbuka wa Makongo badi. Omuntu pia apanie chechi. Awantu wa blind mundu vilewa kebi julu. Kuzopi na murandi la kista awe ya kuteka Taila Afrika. Bachiri kutarisana. Bari kuna askari yabo.
Yeah.
Airfoot na kuri abo banza chilanda kimuga grade 7. Abasambeta bari munefu echakyale ngomba na shani ya BTB. It's true. Abantu abasambira bale chitakwa na mulimpofu. HH na bombe fintu fingi sana. Ero alikuwesha no mtende Mzambia. Icho chilela ngo kwati seni bonse tumutungire. Whether uri mutundushi, whether uri mutundushani, whether Ubebi ama tribalism hapata pari tapa wapo moko wapoete sinati teka de uno itano na tinguya uno sana tuleta shabonsi takabure ndala makale tupela chila muntu na wakale tuchiro unga kuwombesha elu tukakwate fini ndipo na tumwana ma policies yako sha pepe simopera ngulipang'anda ngole kuleng'anda na ngole pekanya pofimo kya kwati ndi mule tampo kupange famu kula bokupita mu buchushi bati twatintunga basa mbokubomba mukamona chaka isiku vale tonto kanga tate tokubomba kwa echechi ni kuipa echechi ya finanko ono na mwebere batayari na mitachi ya bidozi ukoko mulikonselamu mono kwa kibuntu twe ni echechi mwaliyo ko kunse afyalo ngo wabo politics tauni pe abana bati murema na mwebere kinani ne works mine ali mu alomba kumufulira division mine fo yali akale yali saonaika waisa elekelesha bateke cha isa mpawa nashimani lewo badu muntu esesalela ndati yo mwema jela board ngana isa mpawa nkamiwesi shanga mine bali jo mining ifo ibombana jela board amgimba mine utabwete kama na safety takuni which means that mkesa mkufua more than mfumulete
yeah
I was a miner and I didn't have mining for power danger. So I was to put up chingola vile illegal mining. It's not allowed. The mining is very dangerous. Na atasha sana pakwa nalanda kona na umfa winu.
Yeah. Yo na totera na.
Mwikwate chifuchi nangu abantu bale mishau tabale mituko bale kashani. Tuari yuna programu yangu.
Na totera.
Na tasha sana lelo kwenda na umfa winu.
Awe
tamuishi vepe ya blog
na totera sana na imwe thank you that you kept on trying mwachiraisha mpaka mwachita succeed na totera sana
na ina tasha wakalamba
chisuma hello
mko
hello yes
nimpusha wachirufia nimpusha
oh okay hello hello
Mr. Tayali.
Yes
One thing that a lot of Zambians don't realize is how much tourism is a major money maker. Places like Kenya are developed because of tourism. What made Kenya be developed is because they sold it to the white people. We people who live in Zambia, Victoria Falls is nothing. But to people here in America, if you want them to know where you are from, you tell them, I'm from where the Victoria Falls are. Then they'll say, oh, is that so? You know, this is one industry that has never been looked at seriously. But in this second term manifesto of HH, he wants to make it a big issue. So we will not have only copper giving us money, we will also have tourism. Because this time, people are coming because they've heard about HH. They are all wondering, what kind of a person is this one who has brought $1 down in his country? So, not only for bringing $1 down, but he has put Zambia on the map. Abasungu, they don't want to go to a country that they've never heard of, which they have never heard anything positive about, you know. But everybody's just praising her. So very soon the airports will be full. Just looking at a giraffe is a lifetime experience. To us Zambians, we don't take a giraffe to anything. We don't take an elephant. Looking at elephant's life is
Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Finally, indeed.
I'm calling, my name is Nina, calling from UK, Unfortunately.
Hello?
I'm just calling, yes, I'm just calling to say thank you for what you're doing.
Okay.
Hello, yes, I'm just saying thank you for what you're doing, and I truly, and I hope and I pray that President HH must forgive you wholeheartedly, receive you back home, you go do the fighting with him.
I will. Keep praying for me, and keep praying for Hakainde Hichilema as well. Let's say, not forget to pray for Hakainde Hichilema We need Hakainde Hichilema in good health. We need Hakainde Hichilema's wisdom. We need Hakainde Hichilema's resilience. So keep praying for us. I will definitely be home soon. I'll definitely be home soon.
That has to be done, my brother. You've done a very, very big job for the country.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I tell you, once our president goes, Zambia will definitely go down the drain.
Yeah.
No one can. What HH has done, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. No, thank you, my sister.
Yeah, thank you so much for the good job.
Thank you.
And thank you for fighting for Mother Zambia.
Yeah.
Yes, we want a peaceful home. We don't want to war.
Yeah, sure. Okay, my sister, thank you.
We want a peaceful Zambia. All right, thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, hey, boss man, how you doing?
Ah, my American guy, how are you? I was wondering to say it's a long time since, it's a long time since I heard that guy.
Oh, no, they can't let you, boss. Not we suffer. Each time I'm going to
Yes, how are you?
I'm all right, man. How you doing, man?
I'm okay.
Oh, you're going to hey, man, you follow me up now. You want to come to Malaysia? Because I'm on my highway. You know, I'm looking at Kuzamba. How come we didn't have that? Hey, Batali, you and me, Batali. Now let me push you on the grill. Mundala, let me push you on the grill. How come Kuzona? We had from Mundala to Kitwe. We had the dual carriageway. I remember back in the days. You know what I mean? I lived there, man, with my father. We used to go to Kitwe. We had the dual carriageway, and there were no accidents. So at the age of like 9, I used to wonder. From Ndola to Lusaka, the road was bad. You know, and in 1991, when UNIP changed, you know, the road was so bad. And when these guys came in, can you imagine from 1990, this is 2026, L2 dual carriageway, Abalumendo, Twilanga. Come on, man. You know, they said, man, you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You know, CDF was at 2.1 million. CDF Muntuanda 2.1 million.
Yeah,
which means
1.6
Zambia is developing
PF
everywhere.
PF left it at
Kenya got
1.6.
1.5. Not what you're about. Double H. Double H, man. Type double H in the chat. Boss. Malukula, let me, hey, Malukula, this is my message to you, bro. I know, man, you are still kindergarten. You know, maybe in Natibu, my videos, you know, let this guy we need to put HH on the grill, from Lusaka to Refa, all the way to Livingston.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, we need to, there's no way, my brother. No, but Charlie, let us not tolerate nonsense. The countries, we are making billions. I'm a billions by the quarter. Malaysia in Ndalama. We come here. I'm supposed to be enjoying these privileges in Zambia. The Victoria Falls, that Victoria Falls by itself, that thing is supposed to generate about 50 billion. 50, there are no 5-star hotels there. Like, you know, if you go to the Bahamas, you know, you go to all these other places, man. You know, you have to invest in tourism. No, but Copa, but you know, let us put these guys on the grill. So let us rally behind HH, and he's supposed to do what he's supposed to do. Let us not tolerate nonsense. Kuma billion. You know, $1 billion now, effort to Australia. 2026, come on, man. Let's get serious. What you got to say, Batali?
No, thanks, my man. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to have you here. Hello?
Hello. Good evening once more.
Good evening.
I'm clear now?
Yes, very clear.
Very clear. Let me add my voice also on this program. Yes, the truth of the matter is that Makebi Zulu and the Munduvile, they are riding on the gullible people People cannot not see through their lies. People cannot read what these men really want. Let me pick Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu is trying to fight his defense for his clients, moving them from the courtrooms to the political podium. He thinks that he can win the freedom of his clients by winning the elections on 13th August, which is not possible. Hello, Mr. Tayari, you are there?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, he abandoned the Lungu family in South Africa to come and stand here, leaving the body not buried, so that he can win the presidency and allow all the cases that he has lost in the courts. The clients he has failed to defend in the courts.
Yes. He now wants to come and use politics to come and pardon them. Eh?
He wants to come and use politics to come and pardon them.
Yeah.
All what is there, they don't have any agenda, they don't have any manifesto that they can convince the real Zambians who reason properly. The 5 years of Hakainde Hichilema, if it was another person, or if the tables were turned the other way around, that PF continued to rule, this country would have been something else. Just on the debt restructuring, they had to hire the French company, which they failed to restructure. That same debt restructuring is what is making our reserves to grow today. It's the reason why today the mines, the investors have stayed, those that were about to leave. Copperbelt was completely dead. Solwezi was completely died. All the mines, all the big companies were leaving Zambia. Are we together?
Yes, my brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayari.
Yes, please.
Hi. How are you?
All right, thank you.
First time caller here, calling from the UK.
Oh, thank you for calling.
Yes. I just wanted to share, there's only one thing I dislike about HH.
Mm-hmm.
It's that he's brought the kwacha to the pound down.
You see?
And that's affecting me when I send money to my mother.
You see?
Every month it's more and more in pounds.
You know, it's going down. Your pound is going down.
Every month the amount I'm sending in pounds is going up and it's hurting my pockets. Apart from that, I think he's doing a very good job. It's just that they tend not to speak out.
It's true. It's true.
Anyway, that's all the contribution I had today. Good to finally get through the program.
Thank you very much, and
I keep doing a good job.
Thank you very much. And you are going to be my last
I'm
caller.
Carlo here calling from the East Midlands.
Thank you very much. And you are my last caller. And please keep listening to the program. And, let's spread the word, especially you people who are out there. You are our ambassadors. We need, to bring our country up. It's very, very important. Goodwill plays a lot. It's a big investment. Goodwill is a good investment.
We'll continue to do that. A lot of people are blinded by what they saw in the last government, free money here and there, slay queens and all that. They think that's the easy life and that's what they're missing.
Yeah, that's what they're missing. I like
all
that.
Right.
The guy puts it nicely. That's what they're missing. Precious one there, and that's what they are missing. Because Precious come. Ulipenda manifesto ya mundu vile. Ulipenda manifesto. Like tisiye ife wamene tizi wa mundu vile. Tisikamba. Osa timwe. Wamene majumpira panjira. Anyway. I think I need to go and sleep a bit, but it's already 05 here. So yeah, it's a bit tricky, and these are some of the challenges that I have. But I hope that these challenges will go away when I get back home, and I hope to interact with you more when I'm back at home. I want to come back. I want to go to radio programs. I want to go around the country. I want to engage some of you on the ground, and I hope things will move fast so that we can come and interact more. On Brian Mundubile, I mean, he's my brother. I'm one of those people that started Brian Mundubile, but he's not ready. And one thing that is of grave concern, not great concern, grave concern is the unity. Mundubile uniting or entering into a forced marriage. That is a forced marriage. Mundubile and Makebi Zulu, they are in a forced marriage. That forced marriage that Mundubile has gone in is not good for our country. If by any chance they ever become president and vice president, it would be terrible in that forced marriage. Number two, it would actually be a danger for Brian Mundubile and many of us. Some of you who say, no, hey, you come back because the most dangerous government that you would have is a government where Makebi Zulu is vice president. That would be a very dangerous government. Let's vote for President Hakainde Hichilema, because Hakainde Hichilema, he has really put the country back on track, and I'm very sure in the next term, he will even do great things. He will even do great things. And for those who are positioning, talking about 2031, please stop talking about 2031. Stop talking about 2031. Let us focus on supporting President Hakainde Hichilema. Kuma 2031 uko. I mean, we don't know how God will direct our country. And for me, I've got my speculations, but I think let's focus on this term, this new term ya kwa Hakainde. Not if muleta mpokula landa, tayari, please na papata. And for me, I say, take me out of that. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Anyway, we have had a good program. I'm very grateful. We have done 3 hours. You can imagine, 3 hours. This is great. Thank you. May God bless you and may God bless Zambia. And we have to give President Hakainde Hichilema 94%. Bye for now.